Hey y'all, welcome on in. My name is Alex, the Creative Llama. If you see the red live box above my head, that means I'm live, but if you don't see it, you are just catching the replay. Come on in. We are going to create with this month's club transfer again. So it is this guy. So comment the word October and I'll send you the supply list for everything I'm using. But before I do anything else, I'm going to find my live and I'm going to get this shared over into the broadcast channel. If you're not part of the broadcast channel, make sure that you join because that's going to be the best way to know when I'm live, because sometimes I do daytime lives. So I just pop on here and there. There's no rhyme or reason. There's no like set schedule as to why I go live during the day, just when I have an opportunity to. So when y'all pop on, say hey. We got that shared over into there. So we are going to craft with the club transfer, which is this guy. So you can only get this transfer if you are a club member or a designer. Okay, I've had a couple people reach out saying, hey, I want to purchase the gingerbread transfer, and you can't. You have to become a club member, which right now you can become a club member for 25% off, which is kind of an awesome deal. So hi, Michelle. Hi, Shanna. Hi, Kathy. Hello. Did I miss somebody? Nope, there's Miss Kathy. So it's 25% off to become a club member. Plus, if you become a perks member, you get even more off too. So it's kind of amazing. So you're going to get this transfer. You're going to get some gingerbread house ornaments, and then you're going to get 2 paste packets, which I don't know. They look like this, right? 2 paste packets in bright white and shimmer crimson. And then with your first club package, you'll also get a mini squeegee. So hello. And I had some people reach out asking if I was going to make the ornament cutouts for this transfer, and I did. So if you comment the word October, they are linked on, or they're in that message. They're on the website, and they're 25% off today. Okay, so if you need some extra ornaments, they are listed in there for you. I can also drop the link in the comments. Okay, so here is these are the gingerbread ornaments that you get. Should we chalk all of them in white? Should we chalk all of them in the red, or should we do like half and half? What do y'all think? I'm not going to paint them. I'm going to leave them this base color because I think this is a great like little gingerbread house color. So we're going to leave them this color. But if you think they're too dark or you want to do something different, feel free to paint these. So I'm just waiting to see what y'all think. And y'all, I got my ornament box. So I'm going to show you how I add all the fixings to my ornaments at the end once we get these chalked. Hi, Inez. We just got started. You're totally fine. So what do y'all think? All in white, all in the red, or half and half? Well, let me know. All white, half and half. Let me go ahead. Let's start fuzzing these while y'all are telling me. I'm more of a traditional girl, like all white, but we haven't used the shimmer crimson yet. We have not used that quite yet. So let me pull all these off. Let's fuzz them. I am currently cutting. Perfect, Lisa. Did you find it? Sorry, when you had messaged me, I wasn't at home, so I couldn't pull it up, and then I ran in here and I just went live. So I apologize. If you can't find it, just let me know. Half and half. Okay, we'll do half and half. So I'm going to fuzz these. So I'm adding a little bit of lint, and y'all, the fuzz cloth is 25% off too. So if you need a new fuzz cloth, I recommend you go purchase one while they are 25 off. Hi, Ruthie. Okay, we're going to pull these to the side, and we are going to chalk all of them at the same time, okay? So there is a white outline around each house to kind of help you line it up and make it fit. That white outline is going to go exactly on the edge of the ornament, okay? We'll do half and half. How about that? Hi, Jennifer. We'll do the half and half. That way everybody can see what the shimmer crimson looks like if you don't have it. I feel like I'm breathing really heavily. I feel like all I hear myself is my breathing. I apologize, y'all. Oh, but how's everybody doing? How is y'all's day going? I hope y'all are having That's okay, Lisa. Yeah, that's going to be the best place to find like tutorials, because I need to double check it, but I have a system that automatically uploads all of my lives to my YouTube, because Facebook is now removing videos that are over 30 days old. Hold on, there's someone at my front door. I'm hoping it's the mailman. I didn't see like a ring come on, so keep push the button. So, that's going to be the best place to find any tutorials or anything like that. Sorry, y'all. I feel like I'm like squirrel. Like, so many different things are going on. Okay, so we're going to do 2 in Shimmer Crimson, 2 in Bright White. So I'm trying to decide. I'm going to do this one in... Ooh. I'm going to do this one in Bright White, and then I'm going to do the small one, and then we'll do the other 2 in Shimmer Crimson. How about that? So let's start with Shimmer Crimson. So you're going to get a paste packet of this, but if you're in my VIP group, I have a deal on the club colors every single month. That is posted in the featured section. So if you want the jars, I suggest you go over there and check it out. So this is Shimmer Crimson. It's a shimmer red. It is not a metallic. It is a shimmer. So it's not like Jolene, which was our color of the month this month, but in ink, it's a shimmer red. There is glitter in this red, but it's not like obnoxious, right? Okay, pull that off. Ooh, I kind of like the red. What do y'all think? There's that one. I'm going to lay that over here, and we'll clean those here in a second. This project is not going to take us super long. We're just coming on. We're talking about the club. It's 25% off. You can only grab this transfer if you're a club member or a designer. But I highly recommend becoming a Perks member first before signing up for club. Okay, there's the red. There's that one. I kind of like the red. What do y'all think? Yay or nay on the red? Okay, now let's pull these over and let's do our white. Okay, y'all, I finally had to throw away my very first Shimmer Crimson that I've ever bought. I finally had to throw it away because it was super, super dry, like a rock. So, and there was like maybe like a dime's worth left. So I just threw it away. It is the club for October. It sure is. Yes, ma'am. And I'm going to have more of the embellishment bags. So y'all, holy smokes, y'all love the embellishment bags that I made for the club. So if you're like, what are you talking about? I don't have one in here with me, but if you saw my video, from this past week, I had club embellishment bags where it's just like, there's like candy canes, trees, peppermint trees, like hearts, peppermint windows, all sorts of things that you can add to the houses if you want. That kind of y'all loved. And so, I'll have those more available of those tonight in my craft for tonight. And y'all, I have the cutest craft for tonight. I'm so excited. So if you want some of those embellishment bags, be sure to come and check out my live tonight. Those will be available. I'm cutting a bunch right now. So all those little pieces, I fill the entire sheet on my laser with it, and it takes over an hour to cut them. So they do take a little while for us to cut, but y'all love them. And then there's the white. The white just looks so good with the brown. All right, let's do the big one. And then, now I will also tell you the embellishment bags aren't made to like the windows to fit exactly how these are all I cannot talk today. My brain, I'm struggling today, y'all. The windows in the embellishment bag aren't made to fit or match the windows on here, okay? So they're just little added pieces that you can use to different things. You can make a little gingerbread village. I have a little shelf sitter that you can purchase with all the houses. So I have 3 different options now for the club, right? So I have the shelf sitter with the houses, so it'll sit up. I don't know where mine is. Then I have the individual houses, like where they won't sit up. And then now I added the ornament version. So you can grab some extra ornaments if you want to make like a gingerbread tree. So, hi Pamela. Hi Diane. I got just to have the different pieces. Exactly. They could be used for all sorts of things. They don't just have to be for the gingerbreads, right? Or the gingerbread houses. You could use them for all sorts of things. I saw someone saying that they were going to put them on ornaments. I think maybe that was you, Miss Lynn. I could be wrong. But there's all different ways to use them. That's okay, Ruthie. You've been busy, girl. That's okay. All right. Let these dry, but tell me, I'm going to try to hold this up. Which version do you prefer? The red or the white? The red looks really good. Now, you could also paint these white. I was just thinking this. You could paint these white and chalk them with the shimmer crimson. You could paint your houses, whatever like color scheme your Christmas decor is. So if you do like a pink theme, you could paint your houses pink and then chalk them in white or gold, whatever it might be. So I love these little houses. All right, so we're going to spray these with water, and I'm going to use my board eraser to clean these really quickly. Okay. Ooh, I really need to rinse out my board eraser. It is stiff as a board. You kind of like the red. Yeah, I'm really surprised. Like, I thought, no, I'm for sure going to like the white. I love the white, don't get me wrong, but the red gives it a different look, right? Now, don't go anywhere because we are going to, I feel like I'm breathing so heavy today. I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel like, I think I'm just feeling self-conscious about it because I'm aware of it. It's probably not even that bad. I'm over here just laughing at myself, y'all. You like the white? Yeah, the white is classic for sure. Oh, y'all. I'm just over here being a heavy breather. I hope y'all can at least get a good laugh with me too. All right, I'm not even going to clean the back because there wasn't that much paste, and with all the water, it's coming right off on the back. But it's like that one I will clean because the white is stuck in the silk screen. You don't hear me breathing. See, that's the thing, is I'm self-conscious about it. Because I could hear myself earlier. And then now I'm like, that's all I hear. Does that ever happen to y'all? Yeah, look away from the dirty cloth. I forgot to give y'all a warning. Pamela, send it to me again. Because sometimes messages get lost. I'm not ever intentionally ignoring anybody. And I've explained this a lot, and no, it's no thing to you, but a lot of times when y'all send me a message and then I go live, and then you come on the live and you comment the keyword, my page, rude, my page will send you a message, and then your message that you sent me, I never see. So it's never that I'm ignoring you. It's just, I don't ever see it. So just keep that in mind anytime like you're messaging somebody with like little robot system or like the automatic messaging system that we use. And I'm not saying you're upset, Miss Pamela. I was just giving an example. Since you said something. Just send it to me again. Hi, Annette. How are you? Hi, Sharon. Perfect, Lynn. I'll check it after. Crafting mixes. Exactly. Oh. Hi, Don Ladd. Oh, Boone's here. Yep, everybody say good morning to Boone. All right, let's get these dry, and then we're going to pull out our ornament box, and we are going to add the finishing touches to these. So we did an experiment because y'all requested half and half. Okay, we did half of it in the shimmer crimson, which is the color that comes with the club kit, and then half of it in white, which is the other color that comes in the club kit. So here is the shimmer crimson. Let me get my face out of it. Oh, perfect. Yeah, Pamela, just send it to me again. I've also had some things going on personally that kind of popped up. I mean, it's been going on for the last 2 weeks, but I just had some stuff going on. So it's never that I'm ignoring you. Just send me a message again. Alrighty, so let's pull out our ornament box. And if you haven't heard, yes, I have a little ornament making box. So in here, I have all sorts of things, but I have everything I need to add my finishing touches to all the ornaments that I show you or that I sell, right? So I have beads, like Christmas beads. I have all these different ribbons. I have all these different baker's twine. I have regular twine. I've got my nice scissors. I've got my bead threader. And I've got some rusty wire. All of this stays in this box, okay? Now, the last time I showed this, y'all asked for me to add like an ornament box thing on my Amazon. So when you comment the word October and you click on the button that says Amazon favorites, it'll take you to my Amazon storefront, and there is a section on there that's called the ornament box. And it has all of the stuff that I've shown y'all in that thing. So if you need something or you want to know what I use, this is what I have in my ornament box. And Thomas knows not to touch anything out of this ornament box because if it goes missing, it's not going to be in here. So we're going to add the finishing touches to our ornaments, right? So yours will come with this baker's twine if you want to use it. I don't think I'm going to use it today, but let's kind of work through this. The only thing I need to get is I think I need some I wish they made like white buffalo plaid ribbon, and they make like a silver, but I don't want silver, I want white. But then, it kind of doesn't make any sense because then it would just look like this, right? Because you can't do white on white, it'd just be white ribbon. So I'm trying to decide. I think I'm going to do all 4 of these. I'm going to do the white ones with the red. Yes, Pamela, this has saved me because I was having things all over the place when I was trying to do my ornaments, and I was like, I'm tired of it. So I just made a box, and the box, it all stays together, and everybody knows not to touch the ornament box. For all the people that come in and out and helping me, they know not to touch it. And I'm thinking, what if we did green for the red? Okay, so we're going to do red and white. Should we do green with the red, or should we do red with the red? What do y'all think? And then I'm just going to use my twine. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut my twine. But let me know, do y'all like the green with the red or no? But that's just a little tip from me. So all of that is linked in my Amazon. All the ribbons, the beads, the twine, everything. Even my rusty wire is linked in there. Green, okay. Dawn Grant has spoken. We're going to do the green. Okay, so the way that I do this, oh, you know what? There's one thing missing from my ornament box. It's on my table. I'm going to have to go grab it. It's my little hair ties. And I pulled those out. That wasn't me. So the way that I do is I fold my twine, I thread it through, right? Then we have our big hole. I'm going to pull the ends through so then it creates this loop. Let me go grab my little hair ties and then we'll keep going. Hold on, y'all. know where to be found. They're somewhere on my table, but I don't know without tearing the whole thing apart. So we're gonna pivot, and we're just gonna tie them like we normally would. Okay. So here's what I normally do to make it easier for me, so I'm not sitting here fussing with it a whole lot. Is I do my cancer awareness ribbon. I pull it to the middle, and then I wrap an elastic hair tie, like one of those small ones, in the middle. Now I can hear myself breathing because I was running around the house. But I don't have them in my box. That was my fault. So we're just going to tie it like we normally do. So we're going to do one loop. It's kind of a big loop. You miss me? What do you mean? I'm right here. Okay, then we're going to tie this through. And you could do this way without the hair ties, right? You don't have to have the hair ties. I just think it's easier. I just personally think it's easier than sitting here trying to get this tight and then adjust, tighten it, adjust, tighten it, adjust. I don't have the patience for this. It could be year round. I don't see why they couldn't be. It's not a Christmas pattern. But I mean, they could be year round. Hi, Melinda. That's a chalk surface, Pamela. Those I really liked. I had fun doing those. Alrighty. So now that we got this, right? What I'm going to do is, so I have my loop here. You see how we've put the ends through I'm not explaining this well. My brain is not functioning today. Okay, so I have my twine. I bent it in half. Oh, y'all, hi, Ange. My brain is not functioning. You're going to take the folded in, thread it through, and then you're going to take your ends and you're going to thread it through this loop, which creates this little gap right here. What you're going to do is you're going to take your bow and you're going to thread it through like so. And then you're going to pull to tighten it. So then your bow is attached onto the ornament. Okay. I usually do this and then I cut my ends afterwards. Okay. Well, that's lovely. I cut that wrong. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's just one of those days. My brain is not working. There we go. I totally cut it the wrong way. Okay. So you could totally leave it like this, but I want to add a little bead to it. So what I'm going to do is, no, we need like a red bead. Let's do a red bead. So then I'm going to take my bead threader, push this through, and I'm going to take my ends. This is so much easier than sitting there trying to fight the ends of the twine to get through that little hole on the bead. Okay. And then we'll obviously fix the bow. And then what I do is I knot above the bead. And then I just do a knot up here. And there is ornament number 1. Okay? Really, really simple. So now let's do the same thing here. Let's go. So thread it through. And we're going to do the same thing. Yeah, this is just an easy way to kind of spruce up your ornaments without like having to do a whole bunch. It's not hard. It is a little tedious at times, but it will come together like so. Okay, so this is where I typically use the hair tie instead of trying to tie it and tighten it, pull the loops, tighten it, pull the loops, tighten it, and adjust. It drives me nuts to do this. That's why I prefer the hair tie. Okay, so that one is good. We're gonna do the same thing. So remember, we have the little loop right here, thread that through and pull. I'm trying to put, okay, so you can leave it like that, but we're gonna add a bead. Let's do a fun bead. So then we got this little swirl bead. Okay, bead threader. The bead threader is linked in my Amazon storefront. Okay, and then there's that fun little one. And we'll cut the tails here in a second. You could add 2 or 3 beads. You could just do 1 bead. You could do no beads. That is up to you, whatever look you're going for, right? Okay, so then we're gonna cut these. Ooh. There we go. Okay, so here are our 2 shimmer crimson ones. Which one do you like more, the solid bead or the swirl bead? Okay, there are those 2. Let's do these next 2 together. So I'm gonna make my bows first, and then we'll do all the finishing pieces to it. Y'all, I really enjoyed making ornaments this year. Like this part of the finishing touches, I think is my favorite of the ornaments, is just going in and adding the ribbon. It just makes it look really finished. The swirl. We could double stack some beads on this next one if you wanted to. We could do 2 beads. Amazon. So Erin, if you comment the word October, you'll get the link to everything, but there's also going to be the link to my Amazon storefront. And I have an ornament box like section in my Amazon storefront where all of this is linked in there. All the ribbons, the twine, the bead threader, all of it. And like I said, I typically use elastic hair ties, but I couldn't find mine. I know I ordered some more. Do I know where they're at? No, they're probably in an unopened Amazon box sitting in my front room. Yes, comment the word October. That'll literally get you the links to everything. This is why I get frustrated with this, because this, no matter the way I twist it, it's still going to be twisted, and I cannot stand that. I want it to be just a regular loop, no matter what I do. I hate it. I don't hate it, but it just drives me nuts. Like, why are you doing that? Yes. And Erin, I did I'm making extra ornaments for this set. So I know some people were asking about extra ornaments. Those are available on the site now, and they're 25% off. So they're going to be $6 for the set of 4, which is, I think, a great price. So you can also claim those tonight if you want to. But y'all, I got the cutest project for tonight. And it did it again. I can't stand it. Exactly, Michelle. Okay, come on. It did it again. What the heck? Y'all. I am on the struggle bus today, not just with like my brain. Well, this is also my brain. Getting this figured out. All right, pull that a little bit. It's good enough. We're gonna leave it, okay? All right, so now we're going to take our twine. We're gonna thread this through and do the same exact thing. And let's do some double beads on this one. I cut that way too short. All right, there we go. Thank you, Ange. Have a great day. I appreciate you stopping by. All right, thread this through. There we go. We're gonna take our bow. I know that the tails are long. If you just hopped in here, you're probably like, girl, does she know her tails are long? Yes, I'm gonna cut them. Don't you worry. Okay. And then, I want that knot, there we go. And you just kind of have to sit here and finagle with it for a second. And then we're gonna tie or cut. Ah! Didn't cut it all the way. Okay, there's one. Ooh, I like the red with it. That's pretty. I really like the red with that. Okay. Same thing here. Loop this in. Ooh, I looped it in too much and I just put it all the way through. There we go. And we'll cut this guy down. Okay. Now, I think they're pretty cute with just the bows, but I think we need some beads. So here's my bead threader. Let's pull some beads. Let's see how this looks. Hi, Barbara. So I want the red on top, I think. I always forget the order that I have to do it in. Yeah. Okay, so there it is with the double bead. What do y'all think? Do y'all like the double bead? No, Sharon, you have to become a club member. No, ma'am. All right, do we like the double bead or should we go back to a single bead? What do y'all think? Double or single? Let's do white and then red. Yeah, Lisa, absolutely. For sure. No, I want it the other way around. I want the swirl on top this time. I like the double bead. Okay. So then we're gonna knot this. And then we are going to be done. Okay, there's that one. Yeah, the double bead does look good. It just depends on the look you're going for. Let me knot this one, and y'all, that's it. So hit the heart button for me. Oh, that didn't go through. Hit the heart button for me. Comment the word October. These ornaments, now I use the chalk surface that comes with your kit, but I do have cutouts if you want more ornaments that you can purchase. They're 25% off. Oh, I already knotted it. Oh, well. Ooh, I know. There's all sorts of beads on. I need to redo this one because I I need to redo this one. Hold on. Because I still cut this way too short. They have all sorts of beads on Amazon. So, I mean, you could really go in and go down a rabbit hole and find pretty much a bead for any sort of holiday. But the thing, and the kicker is a lot of times you have to buy like in packs of 100 or 200. So, all right, let me try this again. Sorry, y'all. I just cut the twine way too short and it made it really difficult to not above the bead. And then I'm going to do the swirl on top. Okay, thread it through. There we go. We're going to knot it and knot it up at the top. And we are done. Okay, so we have the white with the double beads. And then we've got the red with the green bows. So I know I'm not going to do this. Okay, hold on. Well, sometimes the beads can be used. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Pamela. For sure. You can use them for all different things. Like these red ones, these are like red swirl ones. I think those would be great for like Valentine's Day. So here are all of the ornaments that we did. Okay. So in your club kit, you'll get the transfer. You'll get the cutouts. You'll also get 2 paste packets and a squeegee. But you can also order some extra ornaments on my site if you would like to. So if you want an extra set of ornaments, they're $6. That means they're 25% off today only. You can just comment the number 100 and I'll add them to your invoice, or you can go directly to the site and order them. Hi, Dawn. So that's it, y'all. Let me show y'all up close on each one of them. So 1, 2, this tails are a little long on this one, but it's fine. That's hilarious, Lisa. Here's 2, 3, and 4. I love them. These were very easy to make, super simple. So if you want a set of extra ornaments, they're 25% off, making them $6. You can comment the number 100 and I will add them to an order if you want them, or you can just go directly to my site. If you comment the word October, the link is in there directly to all the club cutouts for this month. Okay. All right, y'all, I'm going to hop off of here. I'm going to go keep on shipping orders and cutting, but I will see y'all later tonight for another project. I've got a really cute project. I'm really excited about it. Okay. So I will see y'all later tonight, probably 6:30, 7-ish. So just make sure you're part of the broadcast channel. That way you get notified when I go live. But I will see y'all later tonight. Bye, y'all.